In order to protect him, Percy's mother led the Minotaur away alone. Percy witnessed his mother turned into ashes under the attack of the Minotaur. In grief and anger, he took out the ballpoint pen, summoned the golden sword, and rushed towards the Minotaur angrily. After a fierce battle, Percy successfully killed the Minotaur, and the opponent immediately turned into ashes and dissipated. When Percy regained consciousness again, a centaur mentor Bruno told him that this was the Half-Blood Camp. Children born by gods and humans, that is, demigods, will be sent here once they grow up to a certain age. This is a shelter built by the gods for their descendants. Humans cannot detect it, and demons cannot enter it. Percy told Bruno with guilt that he accidentally lost the ballpoint pen in the battle with the Minotaur. Bruno did not blame him, but smiled and asked him to touch his pocket. Percy was surprised to find that the pen had magically returned to him. Bruno explained that it was not an ordinary pen, but a magic weapon. Unless Percy gave it up, it would return to his hands forever. Then Bruno took Percy to the living area of the camp. There were 12 huts here, built by the 12 main gods of Olympus for their children. But the house built by Hermes, the god of travel, not only lived in his children, it also accepted those demigods who had not yet been recognized by the father god. Because Percy had not been officially recognized by his father, Bruno arranged for him to live in Hermes' hut temporarily. At the same time, Grover on the other side was recognized by the Parliament for successfully bringing Percy back to the Half-Blood Camp. And in the Parliament, he learned an amazing news that Percy's mother was not really dead. That night, he rushed to Bruno and told him the news. But Bruno had already known about it and told Grover not to tell Percy. A few days later, in a simulated combat training, Percy's teammate Annabeth suddenly pushed him into the river. The next second, everyone looked at Percy in shock. The wound on Percy's body in the water healed miraculously. Then, the trident totem of Poseidon, the god of the sea, appeared above Percy's head. Percy was officially recognized and moved into the hut built by Poseidon for his offspring. Afterwards, Bruno told Percy that Zeus's lightning fire was stolen just a few months ago. Zeus suspected that Poseidon had sent someone to steal it, so he ordered Poseidon to find the lightning fire within a week. Otherwise, it would be regarded as provoking a war of gods. Therefore, Percy must go to the underworld to find the lightning fire for his father. But Percy was unwilling to take on this task. Dionysus came forward to persuade him that this was related to the safety of the whole world. When the two were arguing, Grover suddenly broke in. Despite Bruno's obstruction, he revealed the truth to Percy. Percy's mother was still alive and was most likely abducted by Hades, the god of the underworld. So, in order to save his mother, Percy agreed to go to the underworld.